I need you to be expectant about something, sis, okay? So whatever it was, you need to understand that it will come to pass. And I am believing in it for you and with you, okay? You got this. Let's do this. Whenever I turn that button on, I just like crack up. Hi everyone, my name is Tarah-Lynn. I am the author of Adorned in Armor. Well, no, I am the founder of Adorned in Armor. You can tell it's been a while. I am also an author. My books are Claim Your Crown, Love Letters from the King, and most recently, She Reigns. Woo woo. I'm also the fashion editor at Cosmopolitan. And in this video, you are going to find a life update that is super encouraging. Without further ado, let's get into it. I barely have any storage left, so yeah, let's do it. Okay, so last year, what I was doing, because I wasn't showing up here as much, I was doing life updates via my Instagram. And so like every month, I was saying like what I saw that the theme was or what I was learning. And so that was very beneficial for me because I'm telling you, like, I do this to encourage you all, but also this is like a diary for me, like an online journal, whether it be Instagram or right here. Like, I know that these are, not only am I sharing testimonies, but I'm sharing testimonies in the making. And so it's very important for me to, you know, write these things down and to share because I'm like, I want y'all to look back at this. And I know I'm going to look back at this, like, I don't even know when, but just to remember where I was and to know like, yo, God did that. He really, really did. And I guess like, oh, I didn't even share the idea that I was telling you about, but we here, so let's just do it. Essentially, and those birds are so loud, y'all hear that? I also want to remind you, if you are expecting God for something, be vocal about it. I'm not saying like share it with the whole world because I mean, that's not always wise, you know? But I'm saying like speak faith into it. Stand on your ground. In the beginning of this year, I received a word of the year and it was expectation. It was just so funny how that worked out, but I also have the video on here on this YouTube channel where I share how that word of the year came about. And I totally forgot that was my word of the year until this 6 month. Like, here we are in June and I just remembered, oh snap, like I had a word of the year. And it's because like life has been lifing in a good way, but with this 6 month, I want to be even more intentional about what I'm expecting. And so I encourage you to do the same. I'm in the process of writing a blog post of how I show up for myself and how I show God that I trust him, how I'm still waiting on him, that I'm still expectant. That's my word of the year. Expectant, not expectation. I'm expectant. And with my expectant I want to push it on to you. I want you to have hope for the future. And there's just so much. Like, you know, God can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask for or think. And there are a couple of dreams and promises that I'm waiting on God to, you know, fulfill. And, do I feel like sharing? I guess I'll share. And if I don't feel like it should go up, I'll delete it. Regardless, you guys are going to find out sooner or later. And I hinted at this a couple of times in past videos, but in October of 2020, the Lord laid it on my heart to compete in the Miss Universe pageant, to specifically to represent Haiti. And yeah, I got so many confirmations in the most beautiful and like mind-boggling ways, like to the point where I'm just like, whoa, God, like I just feel so loved. And whew, I don't want to go too much into it, but I'm just sharing that with you so that when you see it, know that it was because God laid that on my heart. As you all know, I'm someone who's super just like, I'm a go-getter. Like, you know, I'm ambitious when it comes to my career and like my goals, and I work with excellence. But with something like this, I didn't want it to be something God just allowed me to do. He has allowed me to do so much. I wanted it to be an instruction, and that's what this was and is. And so I'm just waiting. I've been preparing in so many ways. One of the things he has allowed me to do was the Miss Supranational Haiti pageant, and I did that in the month of February, and that was such a great experience for me just to get back into the pageant space. I was always like in the US systems, but now I'm ready and I can't wait to take on just the crown for Miss Haiti whenever the Lord says that I will do it. So yeah, I was able to do the Miss Supranational Haiti pageant in the beginning of this year, and it was a great experience for me personally because it just really showed me just how comfortable I am with who God has called me to be. It was great, just the preparation. Of course, there was the hard stuff as well, like it's the spiritual and the mental, God has just taught me so much about my relationship with Him and just my relationship with myself, and it's been so beautiful to see it out on display. So I had a lot of fun, and I'm going to post a vlog soon. There's just so much content. Like, look at this, guys. This is back in January. Well, this is back in, what was it? Yeah, as I said, February. I have like so many things to like show you. I had like, this one. I just posted this one as well, like on my YouTube. But real quick, let's talk about the physical preparation, because there would be some days that I would wake up at 5 a.m. to go train with my trainer. My coach, Craig, he is so amazing, and yeah, I'm just so grateful for him because he was truly like the pageant dad in so many ways, and he helped me reach my best self in such a healthy manner. It's not like I was unhealthy before and that there was anything wrong with how I was before. I just want to make that clear. We don't do that here. To get me to where I was and and beyond that was a goal of mine. My family was so amazing. Like, they came out, of course, and they wore purple because, you know, royalty. So they flew out to Florida, and yeah, they were so upset when I didn't win, right? But Lord gets the glory, right? He gets the glory for every single thing. As I reminded them, God allowed me to do this pageant for like prep, but He didn't tell me like I was going to win. I have a winning mindset, period. Like, you know, and I'm very confident in myself and what I offer, and yeah, things happen. It's life. I came in first runner up. I also won the title for Miss Elegance and Miss Women Empowerment at Miss Supranational Haiti 2023. I wrote the results and I said, you will see me on an international pageant stage soon. This opportunity allowed the world to see more of the pageant side of me in live action. I look at every part of my journey in awe, and this one is no different. As always, I thank God for crowning me first, that I know the truth of who I am because of who He is. When I was moved to compete in this pageant, I knew this would be a journey about trust and revelation. I'm excited to be entrusted with bigger. God, I thank You for seeing my heart above all else and calling it beautiful. It is one that will forever chase Yours. Thank you to my family, of course. I just love them so much. And to my supporters, old and new, what I loved that God did is that, like, He allowed me to do this, to be in front of the Haitian community in a new way. Yeah, I was exposed to them in a new way, and so like I have like a whole new fan base of just like people who want me to go like to Miss Universe and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't say anything, but the Lord knows. He knows, right? And now you do, because again, I haven't shared with y'all. Only my family know, and they've known for years. So again, the only reason I'm sharing it is because I want you to see this as a marked moment for when it happens. The Lord said it would. I am Miss Haiti Universe. Don't know what year, and the only thing that's in the way right now is the age thing, because they have an age restriction. I am currently 28 years old, and that is the cutoff. I'll be 29 before the Miss Universe pageant in December. So I believe that the Lord will change the rules for me, because He said that's my crown. So yeah, that's simply how it works, honestly. Faith like that, assured faith, undeniable faith, because I trust and I will stand in what God told me. Okay, so I'm going to go like really fast into my Instagram. This is the idea that I initially had months ago that I was talking about. Going through my Instagram and like quickly talking about what I've been up to. So first things first, Okay, the pageant, that was this year. I also did Fashion Week. That was fun. Of course, Fashion Week is like always cool. I met up with one of the pageant queens. Oh, is she in this dump? This was just a fun fashion week that I wanted to share with you because it was on Valentine's Day and I just felt so especially like loved and it was so cute. Oh my gosh, no, I need you guys to watch this. You're like awesome. So we just met. That was Taylor Hale and she was Miss Michigan USA, and like we were just chatting it up and like we were talking about pageantry, and yeah, she was just speaking Miss Haiti Universe over me, and so I was like, yeah girl, it's gonna happen. It's just so funny how life works. I'm telling you, there's a testimony in the making and I can't wait to share it all with you. I'm telling, like, I have so many videos, so many journal entries, so many, okay? Just know that it's coming eventually. After that, oh, I had to turn off the volume for that so I'm not copyrighted. So this was my church's gala, Love Gala. You guys, I have a church now. And honestly, this is the most happiest I have ever been. I am so content in life. Like, of course, like, I'm awaiting certain things, right? We all are waiting for something from God, like, you know, in so many areas, but it just feels so good to be in a place where I'm growing. I have community that loves me, and I have like, I'm just learning, like, to the point where I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is just like information overload. Like, I'm so excited with all that I'm learning. I can't wait to go home and dig in. The revelation is so good here. So I go to All Nations, New Jersey. That's House of Restoration. I'm led by Pastor Joseph Asma. And y'all, that is my father. He's awesome. I love it. All my siblings go there, and like a lot of my cousins go there now, and my cousin Neff was there first. I visited like a couple years ago, but at the time with my brother I was just like, no. But I went back for New Year's. I wanted to go somewhere new, and not new, I wanted a revelatory experience, and that's exactly what I got. I reached out to my cousin Neff, and she shared the information with me, and long story short, me and my family, we went to that service, and oh my gosh, literally I was just like, oh, this is it. This is it. And we committed ever since. We're all serving, me, my sisters, my brother. I'm a part of the usher team, so if you guys come through, you're gonna see me saying hello to you. Of course, expect the warmest hug. I also do announcements as a part of the media team, and honestly, it has been such a blessing. And even being there and coming across young women that were already like reading my books and like watching my YouTube channel, I was like, God, you're so cool. Like, you really, really are. And so yeah, that has been my biggest blessing so far this year, definitely. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had the best trip. So you guys know that I'm super close with my family, not even just my siblings, right? My cousins. So we planned a trip to Arizona. It was a surprise for my baby sister for her birthday, Sherman. And yeah, we stayed at this luxurious home. Oh my goodness. Like, I mean, just look at this place. You could just tell from like the living room. A1. So that was really, really like fun as well. Oh, wait, look. That's my sister. Come on in. We just had a great time. We had some great eats, and yeah, it was awesome being there. It really was. Here's an Arizona dump. Bam, we got a spa session, and here we are, familia. Look at us on the horsey. Say hey. I'm over here smiling like I've never seen it. Oh, our spa day. Guys, come in. being there was just, it was beautiful because it was like God was showing us, this is the lavishness that I have in store for you. And you know, Christianity is not about like, oh, riches and whatever. Like, that's not what it's about, right? But I'm talking about how God has called us to live fulfilled lives even here on earth. Like, he wants the best of the best for us. And I already know and I believe that I'm gonna have one of these houses, like, you know what I mean? And so to actually like be there with my family and to be living there so comfortably for a good amount of time, like, you know, it was just like, it just felt right. And I just felt like it was what was it? Like a foretaste of the future. And it was just beautiful as well. I love that my brother and my cousin was able to come as well. My guy cousin, Daryl, but also my girl cousins, yeah. And just get a taste of what the Lord has in store for us all. Of course, it's the best of the best. He does not desire for us to live in lack. Yeah. All right, so what's next? Oh, the biggest thing ever. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah. The biggest thing ever was that my third book was recently released. And this is the photo shoot that I had for it. And I loved it so much. The vision, definitely. Yeah. So I wrote, presenting She Reigns, my final book from the triple book deal I signed as a first-time author. That testimony is on my YouTube channel as well. About 5 years ago. With this book, I share how to think like a queen by developing a kingdom mindset. This one is extremely vulnerable to the point where I thought to delete certain contents. Yep, I did. But I know everything in it is necessary to free you. Truly, this is the book for the overcomer. She Reigns is available at all major book retailers. Share it with a queen who needs it. That was released in April 4th actually. And so I began posting about it in March, and thankfully the Grand Cafe sponsored the event essentially, and it was just that was something in itself, honestly, because I wasn't expecting to do anything. I wanted something really small with my family. That opportunity opened up, and honestly, it was an opportunity to trust God even more. It was even still, like, even yet, like, I will always praise you, like, no matter what, because I was like, Lord, I don't know what to expect. I didn't have much time to plan this, like, you know, but I did feel like he was saying, like, do this. This is for you. And so I was happy that I was able to celebrate my book in that way, though there were a lot of stressful moments. I recorded an audiobook, and I shared that little mini vlog on my Instagram as well for the book. It's on my TikTok too. I'm trying to be more active there, so go follow me there, please. Resurrection Sunday. I wore this dress for last season's fashion week. And it's just a dress, like, honestly. Oh, look, me and my sisters, we were matching and we didn't even plan it. We didn't. I hope the glare isn't like too bad, but I'll just also just add the picture around. Oh, and then my cousins, we were matching too. We be on one accord, y'all. We just be on one accord. But yeah, it was a great Easter service, and yeah. Ooh, I low-key got scouted for this shoot with Kate Spade, and it was really fun to do. Honestly, when it comes to like photo shoots, videos, I really feel like myself. This is the Lord's glory, and y'all gonna get this fashion, y'all gonna get this confidence, y'all gonna get this beauty, period, right? So I gave it to him. Remember how I mentioned like how I have like community now? So a couple of the girls, the older girls, and my sister and my other cousin, Neff, we went to go see the Glory Conference with Jackie Hope Perry, and it was such a refreshing trip, and like it was just one full of love and like fellowship and like so many answered prayers, like for sure. It was so funny because all of us were saying that like at different times. It was like, whoa, like I mean, like, we just got here, and so, like, a couple of them, like, were friends already, but it was just, like, the intimacy and the transparency and, like, the closeness was just so God ordained, and it was just such a beautiful, beautiful sight, for sure. I love her. It's my girl. It was really, really funny, guys. Again, volume down because I'm not trying to play with this copyright stuff. It was fun. It was. I'm really grateful, you guys. Like, I have so much I can say about this church, but I won't because we will be here all day. Yay! Look at us. You guys! Okay, so this was super special as well. My school, the Department of Communication and Journalism at, I was about to say Syracuse. That's where I got my master's, guys. Where I got my undergrad degree in communications at Rider University. They have named me Alumni of the Year. Oh my gosh. So this is me there. And it was just so beautiful, like, but my dad was there and my sister Magina, she was there, and like they was just so proud, like especially my dad. It was just so awesome to have him there and to have my professors just like, it was just like a proud dad moment. And I was just happy that he was able to receive that honor. Yeah, I had the special opportunity to share my journey and some encouraging words with the seniors. And it was just such a sweet moment that led me to reflect on how God has been leading me every single step of the way. And here's some of the advice that I shared. Number one, start where you are, right? I was a freshman in college when I received the assignment to start a blog in class. It changed everything. My media journey began with the fashion and faith brand I created, new page at Adorned in Armor. I brought my own camera and was taking photos on campus and wrote more blog posts than what the assignment asked for. Within a year, I was voted the only American finalist in the Cosmopolitan UK Blog Awards. There was absolutely nothing fashion related at Writer, so I created my own beat. I went after leading fashion media internships in New York City and DC and graduated summa cum laude. Is it laude? Whatever. Whatever assignment is in front of you, add purpose to it, okay? Dream big and position yourself. It's great to dream, but it's also important to actually do. I didn't have a roadmap, but I was aware of my passions and worked with excellence. Do what you gotta do and do it with impassioned joy. Steward where you are well. Every step of the way matters. Number 3, don't ever give up on yourself or what you feel you're called to do. That desire is on your heart for a reason. And whatever stage you're in right now, I'm rooting for you. So that has to do with expectancy too, right guys? Okay, so that was that. And I had some professors come up and say a few things about me.
From Dr. Jackie Ingalingo, who said, right away when I met Tarah-Lynn in my features class, she told me she wanted to be involved in writing about fashion. I mentally compared my professor's outfit to her style, as you can see here, and I knew she had a look that would help her succeed. But what I quickly learned was that she already had a massive fashion blog, as well as an incredible inner drive and true media talent. I was thrilled that while she was a student, Ryder sent her to London to receive a blogging award from Cosmopolitan UK magazine. She's a great example of how Ryder can really boost our star students and then watch them graduate and soar into success. Congratulations, Tarah-Lynn. I would like to present you with the 2023 Alumni Achievement Award.
And then, you guys, it was Haitian Heritage Month, and it was so awesome because the Haitian Women's Alliance invited me to their first ever inaugural cocktail event, and it was just so amazing to see such powerful Haitian women killing it in their careers. You know, I grew up in a Haitian church. The church that I go to right now, it's becoming a lot, like it's becoming Haitian because there's so many, but it's predominantly African, right? But like growing up, like I was just always surrounded like by Haitians, so like my family and like at church, but I've never really been in an environment where it's like professionals, career-based activities with other Haitian women. And so it was just so beautiful. I keep saying it was so beautiful, but you guys, these opportunities truly are. And I'm just so grateful for them. And I just also love meeting new people. It's really fulfilling for me. It's very enriching. So yeah, I enjoyed meeting the women there, and it was truly an honor. Like there were people from like what is it, like Black Enterprise, like the VP or something. I don't know. I don't remember titles, to be honest, and I barely remember names, but I'm trying to do better. Ultimately though, it was just amazing. Particularly, okay, so I talked about that, but there was more. So what was also so cool was that at that event, they were honoring Delphine Gardere, who is the CEO of Barbancourt Rum. I met Delphine back in 2018, my first trip ever to Haiti. And I was able to go to the distillery and sit down and have sugarcane or rum juice. And just like, it was just so amazing because that trip, I was with Teen Vogue at the time, was when I truly fell in love with my country. I went there when I was like a child, but I never went there as an adult. And to go there by myself and to see all the beautiful places, I remember going there and feeling like I'm home. Also, I went to Haiti with my crown and my staff, and I visited a school, a Christian school, and the kids were so enthralled with the crown. And long story short, but essentially it was that meeting that led to my books, so Claim Your Crown. And yeah, seeing that the kids were so enthralled with my crown, I was just like, what if we already knew that we all had this? And yeah, from then on, I was like, okay, I always knew my mission was to encourage women and young women, but it was there that my mission was specified. I'm here to teach women how to embrace their crowns in Christ. I'm really big on confidence, walking into the worth that you have as a daughter of the King. So here I am. Bam, that's Delphine. And this was us back in 2018. Look at me, I'm a baby. There we go. I went to Atlanta and I stayed at the Nobu Hotel. And yeah, it was awesome because I was checking out the luxury mall there. And y'all, they had everything, anything that you could think of. And then I got that bag. Where is it? Like they gifted me a Tory Burch bag. It's so cute. It's a nice little, I needed an everyday bag, so this was perfect. I'm typically like the youngest one on these trips when it comes to like press taking me somewhere. For this one, I remember there was a younger girl with me. She had just graduated college, and she was speaking to me about like some of the insecurities that she had, and it was so, it's not funny, but I'm saying like God is funny, and the way like he really just joined us together, because all the things that she was hitting on were like things that I talked about in my books, my latest book, She Reigns, and also like my older book, Claim Your Crown. So I was able to gift her with it. She was inspired by my journey, and I was just like, girl, I'm telling you, like when you're just so in tune with God, like sometimes you're not even gonna feel like, oh, like you're gonna think that, oh, I'm just doing this because I genuinely like doing it, and he will use it and will show you that all along you've been following his will. When we say yes to him, we will see things shift on our behalf. There was this one dinner that we had, oh my gosh, I had this, I'm gonna have to show you a picture or something, because that thing changed my life. Truly, like my mom says she's gonna make it for me, but I'm also gonna like, I'm really inspired to make it myself. It was this black cod that was also just like sweet, and I was like, y'all have to be kidding me. Thankfully, they gave me the cookbook, so y'all know it's about to be on and popping. And you guys know, like, I'm not really a fish girl. In my Daniel fast videos, I talk about like I'm a chicken over everything. Meat, I need it. I'm a carnivore. But that changed my life. Surely did. I was with like older people as well, and they were so amazed at what God was doing in my life, to the point where they were like, and you're a Christian? And I was like, yeah. It was just so funny to see them like, wow, like you believe this and God did this, like for you, like the testimony of what God has done, like through my books and like just a career thing, like being at Cosmo, like, led them to be just so attracted to our creator. It was the most beautiful thing for me, because you know, here I am, like they're just asking me questions and I'm just like sharing my life. But ultimately, your very presence can be a ministry. Your very presence can lead people to God. Once they see God's glory on you, when they hear about the testimony, what he has done in your life, what he has brought you through, because it doesn't have to be gifts and like the miracles of like, oh, look at this career. It could literally just be like, yo, I used to be like this and now I'm like this, and it's all because of Jesus. Like, get confident in showing people what God has called you out from and into. Get comfortable with being confident in who he has called you to be. It's so important because people are waiting for your voice. They're waiting for you to show up. I'm telling you, for real, for real. Oh my gosh. Also, I was just so proud of myself being in Atlanta, and because like it was a very busy time. And I remembered to bring all the things that I needed. So that week it was Haitian Flag Day. So I packed my flag along and my tripod and stuff. And I also, what else did I pack? I packed like a little outfit so I could shoot a fun video to share that my book is now also a devotional on the YouVersion Bible app. So you guys could find it there. I'll put the link below as well. So now all 3 of my books are on the YouVersion Bible app. Honestly, you guys could go and do them, of course, and I pray that you are so blessed. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that like when you do the She Reigns one, you will want more. And so I created the book so that you are equipped. Learn how to put on the mind of Christ and learn how to think like a royal overcomer. So here it is. This is She Reigns. Bam bam. What else? We're almost there, you guys. So this was in that was May, and here we are in June. I cannot believe it. I mentioned that like I brought like my flag along and stuff like that. Here's the video that I made for TikTok in my hotel room. It was so fun. There we go. Here I am, jumping around on the couch. Happy Haitian Flag Day. It was like, I enjoyed my room. I enjoyed that, well, my suite. It was great. I made a bubble bath. I hadn't had a chance to like sit down since all my book stuff. And even that, I feel like it was just like a little quick taste, like, you know, but I really need to like get away and just like sit and just like, whew. Because I love to reflect, and I'm a journaler, and I love just really being cognizant of what I'm feeling, talking to God about what I'm doing, and with the busyness of life, I don't have as much time to do it. So how I journal now is I will write a couple of like a bullet point of like things that I need to journal about, and then I will sit and I will spend hours, probably like once every 2 weeks or so, spend hours, like 1 to 3 honestly, journaling, and just like that's one of my favorite ways of communicating with God. And so that's what I do, and I look forward to having another opportunity to like go and like just be just be by myself and enjoy that. But yeah, I was there in the Nobu for 3 days, and then I went to go see my family in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and y'all know how I am with my family, especially with my cousins and my baby boos. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have not even spoken about, like, I've had like a lot of interviews, a lot of press interviews for my book. There was like a couple that were live on the radio, but there was one recent one that was on a TV station. I'll put the link below as well. I did a sponsored post. Let me see if I can find the original one. A sponsored post with Cosmopolitan and Coach. Y'all know I love me some Coach, right? And so this collaboration was very special for me. But yeah, be sure to follow me on TikTok. This was really fun to create with the Cosmo team. For now, I think that is it. We are now in the month of June. Oh wow, I forgot to tell you, most recently I went to an event for Harlem's Fashion Row and Tommy Hilfiger, and my friend Megan Renee, she won the competition. It was so amazing. And I also met Yara Shahidi. There we go. She was really cool. Again, thank you so much for watching. I think that's it, you guys. If you guys watched my previous videos, you've known like this has been just a really hard time for me and my family in losing some really close people in our lives. And it's just amazing to see how God pushes us to live, like, you know, and to live in abundance and to live, like, even if there's like sadness that comes, He encourages us. He shows us and showers us with His love, and we pour that love on one another. Another thing that we do together now, we pray weekly. As a family, we have our own prayer line, and that has been super edifying as well, and has joined us even closer. And it's like, how is that even possible? Like, we're so close already. I'm grateful. Like, through it all, God is good. So this just came to mind now, because I want to make it clear to you. I mean, but even still, when someone is joyous, be joyous with them. Let's celebrate together, you know. But I also just think that it's so important to know that, you know, life is a fight. And so there will be obstacles, there will be things that like literally make us feel like we cannot go on. But the Lord is there to push us forward. And so I encourage you to put on the full armor of God and to step into your faith, because it is what is necessary to keep going. We need this. We need it. Without it, I honestly don't know where I would be. And I'm grateful for my faith. I'm grateful for what God is doing, and again, I'm super expectant, and I'm expectant for you as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm just happy, and I'm super content, and I'm expectant, and I pray that you are too. Please be sure to subscribe, share this video with someone who needs some encouragement, and also just like tell me how you've been. Again, if you want to be connected, let's connect on Instagram and TikTok now, as I mentioned, and my wow, why did I forget? And my newsletter as well, because that's where I show all my updates and all that good stuff. Bye!